Herd mentality, a compelling aspect of human behavior, represents the inclination of individuals to adopt the opinions, behaviors, and actions of a larger group, often submerging personal beliefs or rational judgment in the process. This psychological phenomenon, deeply rooted in the fabric of human nature, is a testament to the profound influence of social dynamics on individual decision-making. At its core, it can be understood as a survival mechanism, an evolutionary trait that has enabled humans to thrive in communal settings. The safety and security offered by the group have historically outweighed the risks of isolation, making conformity a preferred strategy in uncertain or threatening environments. However, this tendency extends beyond mere survival, infiltrating various aspects of modern life such as politics, economics, and culture. It shapes markets, sways elections, and even influences social norms and trends. Exploring the herd mentality through the perspectives of intellectual giants reveals how deeply our behavior is influenced by the collective. Gustave Le Bon, a pioneering figure in the study of crowd psychology, stepped deep into the dynamics of group behavior in his seminal work, The Crowd, a study of the popular mind. He argued that individuals in a crowd undergo a psychological transformation. This transformation involves losing their distinct personality and becoming submerged in the collective crowd identity. This collective identity is driven more by emotion and instinct than by rational thought, making the crowd susceptible to manipulation. Le Bon identified anonymity, contagion, and suggestibility as key characteristics of crowd behavior. He emphasized how a crowd tends to lower intellectual abilities and heighten emotions, leading to unpredictable and sometimes violent outcomes. According to Le Bon, the crowd acts more like a primitive being than a gathering of individuals. This makes the crowd both powerful and potentially dangerous, as it can be led to act on simplistic and extreme ideas that individual members might not ordinarily endorse. Sigmund Freud's exploration of herd mentality integrates his broader psychoanalytic theory, particularly in his work Group Psychology and the Analysis of the Ego. Freud expanded on Le Bon's theories, proposing that being in a group leads individuals to a state of regression. This regression unlocks a primitive state of the mind where the unconscious becomes more active. He proposed that in a group setting, individuals replace their superego, the part of the psyche responsible for self-criticism and moral judgment, with a group ideal or leader. This substitution leads to a diminished individual moral conscience and a heightened sense of unity with the group. The group becomes bound by libidinal ties, which Freud saw as the force of love or attraction that holds the group together. He believed that individuals in a group seek both to be loved, identifying with others in the group, and to have a leader they can revere and idolize. This dynamic creates a powerful psychological bond that can lead to irrational, impulsive, and sometimes destructive behavior. Carl Jung's approach to understanding herd mentality was deeply influenced by his theories of the collective unconscious and archetypes. Jung posited that herd behavior is an expression of the collective unconscious, which consists of shared ancestral experiences and archetypes common to all humans. He argued that in a group, these collective unconscious elements become dominant, leading individuals to act in ways that are in sync with the group. This sync leads to a loss of individuality and critical thinking, as people are driven more by shared archetypes and collective emotions than by their personal reasoning and moral judgment. Jung was particularly concerned about the dangers of conformism and the loss of individual responsibility in a group setting. He saw the potential for what he termed psychic epidemics, where irrational ideas and behaviors spread rapidly through a population, overriding individual critical faculties and leading to mass movements that could be both positive and destructive. Nietzsche's attitude towards herd mentality is integral to his broader philosophical critique of morality, society, and religion. He saw herd mentality as a manifestation of what he called slave morality, based on the values of the majority that favors conformity and mediocrity. Nietzsche believed that this mentality suppresses exceptional individuals and innovative ideas, favoring safety, comfort, and the well-being of the majority. He argued that true greatness and cultural advancement come from individuals who break away from the norms of the herd. These individuals create their own values and lead lives of authenticity and greatness, in stark contrast to the conformist masses. His view of herd mentality was not just a social or psychological observation, but also a moral and existential critique of the way most people spend their lives. Fromm's analysis of herd mentality is deeply intertwined with his theories from works like Escape from Freedom and The Sane Society. He argued that modern capitalist societies, despite providing formal freedom, often lead individuals to feel isolated and powerless. This existential insecurity drives people towards conformism and authoritarianism as they seek to escape the burdens of freedom. Fromm believed that the fear of standing alone, independent and self-reliant, pushes individuals to conform to societal norms and expectations, even at the cost of their individuality and critical faculties. This process of automaton conformity results in the loss of one's true self and the adoption of a personality that aligns with societal expectations. He saw this as a key factor in the rise of totalitarian regimes and the willingness of people to submit to authoritarian leaders. Fromm advocated for a form of social character that balances individual autonomy with a sense of belonging to the community, promoting both individual development and social responsibility. These intellectual giants, through their diverse yet intersecting perspectives, provide a comprehensive exploration of herd mentality. Their insights not only offer a deeper understanding of the psychological underpinnings of group behavior, but also challenge us to reflect on the nature of individuality, autonomy, and the societal forces that shape our actions and beliefs. As we forge ahead into an ever-evolving social and cultural landscape, their contributions continue to resonate, providing a critical lens through which to examine and understand the complexities of human behavior in a collective context.